This segment of the news is brought to you by Journey to Recovery. Take the first step. Call 775-382-1072.
Well, Angela Miles tells us about Green Monday in today's Business First Brief.
Topping our news, Green Monday, a day created by eBay to offer customers the best deals of December during the holiday shopping season. eBay shares turn green on Friday. Americans are expected to bump up their spending this year due to the one extra shopping day between Thanksgiving and Christmas. Other retail days to watch for: free shipping Friday, December 15th, and Super Saturday, the day before Christmas Eve. Tesla's Model 3 could be delivered to some customers starting today. Reports suggest those customers would be among the first who placed orders for the new electric car. The car ran into some production problems earlier this year. The highly anticipated sedan has a base price of $35,000, and Delta is on board with charging passengers who want to jet off to certain locations, including Europe, $60 just to check a bag. The airline raked in $4 billion in baggage fees last year. The new charge starts in April.
Thanks, Angela. A man wearing a homemade pipe bomb detonated his explosion in a walkway at the Port Authority bus terminal near Times Square today, injuring 5 people. Authorities called the explosion in the terminal at 42nd Street and 8th Avenue an attempted terrorist attack that appears to be isolated. Police identified the suspect in custody as 27-year-old Akyad Allah. Authorities said Allah has pledged allegiance to ISIS. The Pentagon said that it will begin processing transgender applicants to the military on January 1st. That development follows an earlier ruling by a federal judge who declined the U.S. government's request to put on hold an order allowing transgender individuals to join the military beginning in January. The decision means transgender people will be free to enlist in the new year. Phil Huff talks about the early days here in Pahrump.
In that county, we have a lot of the original wilderness that we had in the past time. That is, we're bordered in this valley by a mountain range to the east, the Spring Mountains, which features Mount Charleston, the second largest peak in the state of Nevada. And to the west of the Pahrump Valley, we have the Nopah Range. The Nopah Range and the Spring Mountain Range kind of meet each other at Highway 160 going north from town. Just on the other side of that conflagration of the two mountains, there is a town, or was a town, called Johnny. It's marked today Johnny, but if you go there you won't see much of a town. But believe it or not, in 1903 there was a population in Johnny of over 2,000 people. And the population was based on mining once again. The people that were living there were miners. That they also had a store, a hotel, churches, school, and of course saloons and brothels. The people in Pahrump at that time were only a couple of farmers that benefited from the necessity for food and for meats and things like that they could grow on their farms. So that was actually the beginning of Pahrump, because Pahrump at that time didn't have very much of a population. What happened in 1903, which is kind of interesting, the population in Johnny was the largest population of southern Nevada. Everyone's going to say, well, what about Las Vegas? On the other side of the Spring Mountain Range, Las Vegas in 1903 had a population of, hold on your hats folks, 5. So what happened in the meantime? The population in Johnny today is 0, so to speak, and of course it's over 2 million in Las Vegas. So things change. And we saw Pahrump begin to grow after Johnny closed down. The farmers in Pahrump started doing land crops, eventually into cotton and things like that. We'll discuss in a future time about the different things that made Pahrump grow from nothing.
Well, the deadline is coming quick to enroll in health insurance. We'll tell you about it right after this.